Nintendo Switch price hike, $50 more for OLED original models starting August 3rd. Nintendo just dropped a bombshell on gamers, announcing a price hike for its original Switch lineup and select accessories. But here's where it gets controversial. The company is blaming market conditions for the increase, a vague excuse that many are quick to link with the tariffs President Trump slapped on global trade. And this is the part most people miss. While Nintendo didn't explicitly name Trump's policies, the timing and the specific countries impacted paint a clearer picture. So what does this mean for your wallet? Let's break it down. Starting August 3rd, the Nintendo Switch OLED, our favorite model for its vibrant screen, the standard Switch, the pocket-sized Switch Lite, and accessories like Joy-Cons and the quirky sound clock Alarmo will all see price jumps. For example, the OLED model is now $400, up from $350. And the Switch Lite soars to $230, originally $200. But hold on, Nintendo is keeping the newer Switch 2 at its $450 price tag for now. However, the company hinted at future price adjustments, leaving fans wondering if this is just the beginning. Here's the full list of affected items. Nintendo Switch OLED model, $350 to $400. Nintendo Switch, $300 to $340. Nintendo Switch Lite, $200 to $230. Sound clock Alarmo, $100 to $210. Joy-Con controllers and charging stands also see modest hikes. Products spared from the price surge include the Switch 2, physical and digital games for all Switch models, and Nintendo Online subscriptions. But here's the twist. Retailers initially raised prices Friday morning, only to roll them back hours later, leaving us scratching our heads. Was this an official move or a glitch? Nintendo hasn't commented yet. The bigger picture? When the Switch 2 launched, its $450 price tag already drew criticism. Critics speculated it was designed to absorb potential tariffs on parts from China, Vietnam, and Japan, 3 countries critical to Nintendo's supply chain. Trump's recent tariff announcement forced the company to delay U.S. pre-orders, but it stuck with the $450 price. Some accessories, though, already jumped by $50 to $100 before the Switch 2's debut. Could the same happen to the console itself? Experts say yes. So what should you do? If you're eyeing an original Switch or the newer Switch 2, act fast. Retailers might not keep current prices past August 3rd. And the Switch 2's price could climb sooner than expected. But let's get real. Nintendo isn't the villain here, right? Or are they just passing costs to consumers? We want to hear your take. Drop a comment below. Is this a fair adjustment? Or is Nintendo milking its fan base? And should governments consider how tariffs impact everyday consumers? Share your thoughts. Nintendo Switch Pricing Update 2025, what you need to know. Exciting changes ahead for Nintendo Switch pricing. As of August 3rd, 2025, the pricing structure for the original Nintendo Switch family of systems and accessories will undergo modifications in the United States, reflecting current market dynamics. This update encompasses various models, including the Nintendo Switch OLED model, the standard Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch Lite, and a selection of Nintendo Switch accessories. In addition to these changes, other Nintendo products will also experience price adjustments. This includes certain accessories for the Nintendo Switch 2, select amiibo figures, and the innovative Nintendo sound clock, Alarmo. However, it's important to note that the pricing for the Nintendo Switch 2 system, along with both physical and digital games for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, will remain stable for the time being. Additionally, memberships for Nintendo Switch Online will not see any changes at this moment. But here's where it gets controversial. While prices are stable now, future adjustments may be on the horizon. What do you think about these upcoming changes? Are you excited? Or do you have concerns about potential price hikes in the future? Share your thoughts in the comments below.